Welcome back, everyone. We have a 2012 Ford Fusion here. It's actually a comeback on top of other work.
Yeah, but not our fault.
Yeah. So we ordered a Dorman climate controller, and that lasted about
I wasn't here when you
a
guys
month.
were
Yeah, so that lasted a month before it started acting up, automatically changing to hot from cold, and magically can't get a Dorman remanufactured Ford Fusion climate control anywhere. Used, almost impossible. So
junkyard parts.
it's almost impossible to get
Yeah.
a climate controller right now for a Ford Fusion. Ford discontinued it. Dorman obviously said his remanufacturer sucks, so maybe they stopped doing it, or they fired the guy, or I'm sure there's a whole room of defective climate controllers that somebody fixed. We did find one at Jegs, but they said it won't ship from the manufacturer for 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't know what that means. So in the meantime, Caleb turned the AC manually to cold and disabled the actuator. They also had concerns about some brakes and some other things, so let me take you through it. This was all busted up. It's probably not the first time. I see a zip tie there, the old famous zip tie. We also noticed that the transmission lines were leaking. The front brakes were completely shot. So when they came in for AC, if we don't need a lift to diagnose the AC, and put it on the lift. Like, you see all these lifts?
Oh, right up front.
We just do it on the ground, like body shops. You know?
Yeah.
Some of them don't even have lifts. So there's no really reason for me to check anything else, nor did she ask. So if it's on the lift, I'll look. If it's not on the lift, I'm not really checking the car.
Yeah.
So it definitely needs brakes in the front. They're shot. She's got some noise complaints.
Was it the Suburban or Explorer with rear end?
Yeah.
Then we know where it's leaking.
The tie rod boot on this side is completely jacked up for some reason or another. So we said, all right, well, let's fix the trans lines, get the plastic shield tossed in the trash, put some brakes on it, and re-road test it to make sure that we're not chasing brake noises over tie rod noise, over flapping shield noises, over transmission aeration from leaking fluid through the lines. So we did actually obtain OEM fit transmission lines. Typically, I would just cut out the bad sections and repair these, but they're so bad all the way over to here, and then right where the compression, the clamps are. So right here, these clamps, the lines are so rotted all the way up into here, and they're pissing fluid out in here. So I said, nah, let's just see if we can get direct fit trans lines and put the right stuff on here. Not that repairing the trans lines is the wrong stuff. I mean, you cut away the bad metal and you get back to good metal, just like body work and other things, and make it work.
As long as they're low pressure lines, which transmission lines are.
Yeah.
But power steering lines can't do.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you what we're getting ourselves into today. Some fresh tranny lines on a Ford Fusion. And it's weird. I see a lot of Hondas rotted out up in there, and now I think this is probably the second or third Fusion I've done. This wasn't quite as bad on the other ones. That's why
the edges all did it too.
Yeah. Cool. And this is actually a good car.
Yeah. Well, I have a wait for
It's actually a very good car.
And it's so this generation of Ford actually was pretty good.
Yeah, engine, transmission, right? I mean, now that the climate controller's unobtainium from Ford, this is a great car. All right, thanks for watching.